Now, students, today we will learn about the types of plan, and there are eight different plans or type of plans, and they are basically categorized into three parts. First one is single use plan, next one is standing plan, and last one is neither single or nor standing plan. So, what are single use plan? Those plans which are used only once, then after they are useless and will not be used in future. These are called single use plan, as their name suggests. It includes two types, budgets and programs. Then second one is standing plans. Standing plans means which can be further used for few years. We can use them year after year unless there is a requirement of change. And last one is neither single nor standing plan means these plans are not in the single use category as well as not in the standing plan category. So let's discuss about them one by one. First of all, we will start with the single use plan, and it includes budget. Budget is an estimation of future income and expenses. So we are not preparing it for the past. Generally, it is a practice that what we have spent, we will record it. How much we have earned, we will record it. But in this budget or this type of plan, we record the income of future, what we will get in future and how much we will spend out of it. So it is a type of plan and it is single use plan. Next one is program. Program is a very wide business plan. It includes all the things like budget, policy, procedure, method, rules, objective, strategy, everything it includes. So it is combination of all the type of plans. Now moving on to the next point, that is next category, we can say the standing plan. In the standing plan we have policies. Policies are the general guidelines which we have to prepare for our organization, and it helps us to solve the recurring problem which are coming day to day. For example, in a school, it is very difficult to assign any stream to any student. So we can make a policy regarding this, that those who have achieved more than 75% percent marks, they will get the science, and those who are less than 75% will get the commerce as a stream. Now, whenever any student seeks admission, we will just check their percentage and distribute them their desired stream according to our policy. Because we know that we have decided it 75% is the benchmark for getting the science stream, and below it are for commerce stream. So it is just a guideline, and from this policy we can solve the recurring problem. Every time we do not have to discuss it in detail for every student, or we can say we can paste a policy guideline in the reception area where parents can see easily, or we can inform the parents that what are the criteria for getting a stream. So it is very convenient system. So we also derive several policies for our organization regarding many recurring problems. So it is a type of plan, it is a standing plan. It means that it will continue for few years, coming few years. That's why it is standing. Means we can repeat the policy year after year unless there is a requirement of change. The next one is procedure. Procedure is a systematic way of doing a work step by step, and we can take an example of preparing the final accounts of a sole proprietor, which you have in the class 11th accountancy, where we first of all prepare journal entries, then we prepare ledger account, then we prepare trial balance and trading and profit and loss account, then balance sheet. We cannot directly make the balance sheet. So it is a step by step method of doing a particular task, and it is a type of plan, and for every activity in the organization we have a procedure. Next one is method. If we take an example like these are the steps, step 1, 2, 3, 4, then combinedly we can say it is a procedure. Means these 4 steps will be called a procedure for getting any work done. But if we took at one step individually, any one step, then it will be called method. Or we can say every one step of a procedure is called method. Like method of preparing journal entries, method of preparing ledger account, method of preparing trial balance, method of preparing trading and profit and loss account, method of preparing balance sheet. These are all methods, and the combination of all methods will called a procedure. So method are part of procedure. It is also a type of plan. Standing plan means we can use the methods of procedure or policies for coming few years. Next is rules. Rules are compulsory for every organization. If there are no rules, then there will be a chaos, there will be confusion, everyone will do anything according to their wish. So we have to restrict them or abstain them from doing something, and for that we prepare rules of the organization, and the rules tell us what to do and what not to do, and everyone has to follow it, because if anyone is not following the rules, then he may be penalized in several ways. There are different ways of giving penalty to a person who broke the rules. So rules are also type of plan, but they are standing plans, means rules will continue for few years. There may be a change in the rules, but not frequently. So all these standing plan can be used for coming few years. And last category is neither single use nor standing plan. So two topics which are under this category. These are objective, and objective is the overall plan, we can say, of an organization where we decide the targets. For example, we can have an objective of increasing our sales to 20%, and this objective is neither a single use plan nor a standing plan, and it may or may not be used for coming years. Next one is strategy. Strategy is the way of achieving our objective. Means we have decided the objective of increasing sales by 20%. Now in the strategy we will try to find out the ways how we can achieve the particular objective. So actually the strategy is complementary of objectives. It work upon the objectives. Whatever the objective has been decided, we will work upon the objective through our strategy. So students, just you have to recall that there are 8 type of plans, and we have categorized them into 3 basic categories: single use plan, which include budget inflow plan. Then we have standing plan, which include policies, procedure, methods, rules. And last one is neither single nor standing plan, which is comprised of objectives and strategy. Single use plan can be used only once. Standing plan can be used for coming few years unless there is a requirement of change. And neither single nor standing plan has no specific rules, so it may or may not be used for coming years. So thank you, students.